very typically in an entire year see maybe one or two, although we don't have any verification of them. Just to have 4 warnings is amazing. Matt, you have been here for all 4 of them since early in the morning, and there's still a bit of a threat for the next few hours.
Yeah, so there's no active tornado warnings in New Hampshire right now. That's great news, but a tornado watch remains in effect for much of the state. This includes everywhere except Coos County through 3 o'clock this afternoon. And what this means, there is the potential for more storms to sort of start to rotate and create some quick spin-up tornadoes. That is not an imminent concern right now. The concern we're turning to is the potential for more flash flooding statewide. And this map really tells the story here. A good chunk of the state right now under a flash flood warning through this evening.
Right, and this extended in the last about 5-10 minutes from noontime all the way now till 6 p.m. And for good reason. We've seen Doppler radar estimates coming in with so much rain, and there's still torrential rain over a good portion of central and eastern New Hampshire. Good news, though, in far western New Hampshire is it's starting to wrap up a little bit there.
Yeah, and thankfully the back edge is expected to move in the past couple of hours. So at least the imminent threat of flash flooding, heavy rainfall will slowly but surely start to wind down. But still, you see the scene here in and around Manchester. The rain's still coming down at a really good clip. Not surprising, unfortunately, to hear of flooded roads and water rescues. You just heard from Troy Lynch a couple minutes ago, and the scary situation is there may be even more of that to come. So if you encounter flooded roads, a good reminder to not drive through them. The common saying is turn around, don't drown. A good idea on a day like today where there is just widespread heavy rain, not just in southern New Hampshire, but now extending up through the Lakes region, the Mount Washington Valley, parts of the North Country. And this is a look at Doppler radar estimates here. And it's, very tough thing to nail down where these downpours are going to train, Mike. But we've really seen 2 distinct batches today across the state.
Yeah, we certainly have. In and around Hollis Brookline, all the way up to about Rochester, then the Lakes region, right down through about Hillsborough and just north of downtown Peterborough. Some of those estimates coming in between 2 and 3 inches of rain. And keep in mind, in the Queen City, looks like around 2.5, depending on where you are in the local Manchester area. That's on top of yesterday's half-hour just monsoon that triggered a flash flood warning.
Yeah, and this is coming off of course, a very wet summer to this point. So not a lot of rain, I should say, in a very short amount of time, and that's creating these flooding concerns. Now, for those of you in southern and western New Hampshire, things will gradually start to improve here in the next hour or two as the back edge of this rain slowly moves through during the afternoon. But still the risk of a few additional showers and storms this evening.
Right. I think the heaviest rain and the greatest flash flood threat is going to go by the boards after 5-6 o'clock tonight, but it still gives you several hours where you really, if you don't have to travel, try to avoid that. And then by tonight and hopefully tomorrow, of course, it's going to be so much better. But we could see a few more downpours and maybe a thunderstorm right through the evening hours across anywhere in the state.
Yeah, so for a good chunk of our area, flash flood warnings continue through about 5 or 6 o'clock tonight, and then we'll be looking at improving conditions later on this evening.